first started playing drums when I was 2. I was banging on my mom's pots and pans since pretty much birth, I guess you could say. I banged on anything I could get my hands on to mimic who I was seeing on TV, whether it be Ringo Starr or Keith Moon. And then I finally got my first drum set at 2, and I guess that's when I pretty much started playing drums. So. My first memory of playing on the drum set actually is my second birthday. We had a family down from Portugal, and they brought their accordions and some other Portuguese traditional instruments, and I had this little Mickey Mouse drum set, and I guess from what my parents tell me, I started banging on it. But I do have a memory of that, and I guess you could call that my first jam session. So far, performing live, definitely. I've been playing for about 4 to 5 years live, playing out publicly, and I definitely find that to be the most fun and entertaining experience, that I've accomplished in drums so far. Well, currently, my favorite musicians out there right now have to be Carter Buford from Dave Matthews Band, Danny Carey from Tool. I'm very into his stuff, and I recently just caught Dennis Chambers at a clinic, and that was quite an experience. So I'd say definitely those 3 are my top favorite drummers. At a young age, I had the privilege of seeing many concerts with my dad. He was nice enough to bring me to many shows as a child, and also just seeing many musicians on TV performing, my favorite musicians ever. And first concert I ever saw was Metallica in Boston, I think back in 2000 when I was 10. And ever since I saw them, saw all the drummers that performed that day at that show, I knew that was my calling right away. I have to say, so far, my biggest accomplishment is being able to work with the musicians I've worked with in the area. I'd definitely say my #1 accomplishment is getting the call from Huke Lau at the age of 14, asking to be the full-time drummer for the show, replacing their former drummer. And, me being a 14-year-old, I think that day I was sick in bed with the flu. Getting that call, really changed my life in music, and I'm still here today. I'm proud to be part of the show. Through this show, I've also met many other musicians and been able to play with many great musicians, such as the Jimmy Mazz Orchestra, who's my main employer right now. Well, my biggest interest in the music industry right now, after college or in the next years, is become part of major performances. I do performances now in places like the Huke Lau, and I really enjoy that. So I'd like to do that on a large scale. Go into major productions, whether that be Broadway, off-Broadway, something like that. I'm also interested in teaching, if my heart desires at the time. I'd have to say my biggest challenge so far is actually becoming true to the fact that I actually do want to be a musician. Meaning that for the past 5 years, I've been trying to think, if music isn't it for me, what else can I do? What other trades can I look up? And the biggest challenge is actually coming true to that, I do want to be a musician. That's pretty much all I need to do in my life to make myself happy. I've been playing for 16 years. No signs of slowing down at all.